Good morning. I wake up every morning with gratitude, and I guess that's something that hasn't always been there, and it changed, not dramatically, on January the 9th, 2025, but I noticed something different on that day within me. And what I've come to understand is something about pain, something about dealing with trigger points. And I've come to understand that I need to ask myself one of four questions, or all four questions. The questions are easy. It's just the answers. They're the tough things to deal with. So now, I want you to join with me and see if you can see what I see and welcome pain as a tool for growth. Yep, there was a time, like I said, when I resisted pain. I saw it as something to avoid, something unfair. But now, I welcome those moments of pain, not because they're easy, because they help me grow. Whenever I feel something painful, whether it's disappointment, rejection, or uncertainty, I ask myself these four questions. Firstly, does the pain, does it arise from a limiting belief? Sometimes I feel stuck because I believe something that isn't actually true. Maybe I tell myself, I'll never be happy, or I'm not good enough. But when I step back and challenge these beliefs, I realize they don't make sense. And if they don't make sense, I can let them go. Question 2. Does this feeling arise from a negative belief? Negative beliefs are tricky because they often feel like the truth. But when I ask myself, where did this belief come from? I start to see that it's just a story I've just been telling myself. If the story doesn't serve me, I have the power to change it. Question 3. Is my expectation a reasonable one? A lot of emotional pain comes from unmet expectations. But are my expectations realistic? Am I asking myself something that isn't fair to expect? If I can be honest with myself, I can free myself from unnecessary suffering. Question 4. If the situation were reversed, would I expect something different? This is where I check my fairness. If I were in the other person's shoes, would I see things differently? Would I want the same grace and understanding? This helps me develop compassion for myself and others. When I go through these 4 questions, I stop seeing pain as the enemy. Instead, I see it as a teacher, one that guides me towards greater awareness, acceptance, and inner peace. And whenever I find myself in conflict with another person or within myself, I remind myself of this. Conflict is not just a struggle, it's an opportunity for growth. And that's also an opportunity to thank myself or that person and give each a big hug. So instead of resisting it, I take a moment to be grateful for the experience, for the lesson, and for the chance to become better. I thank the person who challenged me, and I thank myself for being willing to reflect on them. Reflect and learn. Because every challenge, no matter how painful, is an invitation to evolve. And now a lot of this is emotional pain, but there's also that physical pain. So how can you compare the two? You see, emotional pain, like a heartbreak, disappointment, or uncertainty, teaches us resilience, self-awareness, and inner strength. It forces us to reflect, to grow, and become more of who we truly are. Now, physical pain, on the other hand, it's the body's way of signaling something needs attention. It reminds us to slow down, to heal, and to care for ourselves. While it's not something we seek, it's not something we seek out. Even physical pain can teach patience, gratitude, and appreciation for our well-being. Both types of pain, when approached with the right mindset, can help us become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. So the next time you feel stuck, ask yourself these 4 questions, see what they reveal, and remember, every experience, especially the difficult ones, is a chance to grow into the best version of yourself. Now, I really would love to hear from you. Think back to a time when you experienced pain, whether emotional or physical. Now that you've reflected on these 4 questions, how do you feel about that experience? Did it help you grow in any way? Please, share your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey, it just might help someone, might inspire someone else who needs to hear it today. I love you. Have a great day.